Welcome back to Pichonniere on Farming Simulator 25. Thanks for joining me once again. January 1, quite a bit to catch you up on at the moment. So as you can see, the weather has turned on us and the winter is here. We are off to sell our straw bales. So fingers crossed we can get some money from the back of that. We're selling a fair old few, so we'll see how this journey goes. Quite a lot to go over in terms of things with the game, but some personal stuff to talk about first. Ooh, I got the littlest little one on my lap tonight because she's not very well. Oh, I don't know if you can hear her nasty little cough. Bless her. Poor little dab. Yeah, so some personal things to go over and some channel things to go over, really. So first off, the personal stuff is just a huge thank you to all of you who left a comment regarding either on the Homecoming episode or on the Let's Play episode regarding the intro I did for Rob. I was so on the fence about that. I was so unsure if I should record that, and when I listen back to it I should put it out, or how well it would be received. And yeah, it like if it wasn't for my friendship with Rob, I wouldn't have put that out there. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, the things that everyone has said is so kind and so thoughtful, so thank you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure from Rob's family and from Rob, thank you, because yeah, it absolutely meant the world to me that the people reacted the way they did. And Rob's sister reached out to me today just to give me the heads up as to when the funeral is. So yeah, it's still a tough time, but I speak to Rob now pretty much every day. Go down by the tree and have a little chat with him. I think it's this way I need to go, but this is going to be a bit tight like a tiger. But it's like a little one-way road, isn't it? Yeah, so I have a little chat with him every day, and and I go down and see the chickens and let him know what's going on with the channel and all that sort of nice stuff. So yeah, so thank you. Channel stuff. So first off, I don't really do much of the analytics, and a long time ago someone said to me, just stop worrying about the numbers and everything like that, and I did, and I obviously keep an eye on it, but it doesn't really control anything or sort of change how I do things. However, I stumbled across a stat today that in the last month 70% of people who have viewed the channel aren't a subscriber. So this is a plea to any of you out there. If you aren't a subscriber but you return regularly, because I know those stats are going to be... Is it in there I'm going? That is the animal dealer, isn't it? Hang on a minute. Stand by. Middle of my own plea. Hang on a minute. Let's have a little look here. Where are we? Value. Oh, the sunflowers are another most valuable thing. Interesting. Tag place, please, on the keyboard. Thank you. Yeah, that is it. Yeah. Yeah, so if you return and you watch the videos more than once, please subscribe. You don't have to press the bell, you don't need the notifications. Just subscribe to the channel, and it makes such a huge difference to the channel. Yeah, massive help. So please give that a bit of consideration if you would. The other thing, and I don't push this very often, and I certainly don't sort of ask for it, but I haven't done it in a while, and we haven't really had any sort of membership changes in a long time. So if you can support the channel and you are a regular and you can financially afford it, please consider doing so over at Ko-fi or via YouTube. Ko-fi is the better one because it provides the money, like 95% of your membership to the content creator, whereas YouTube takes like a 50% cut from the money that you give. So if you can afford to support the channel, please consider doing so. But the main thing for me is if you can give it a sub, give it a like, I'd be so grateful. Get in there, please. So how much was that? Is that all? Oh man, I was hoping for a lot more than that. Man, is it? I guess we've still got loads still over at the farm, haven't we? But I don't want to use up too much over there. Now then, how do I get out of here? Oh, look at that cool puddle. We're gonna go nail that. So yeah, so that's the sort of channel stuff out the way. If like I say, if you can support us, if you can sub, if you can give it a like, then it really, really, really does help me out massively and means an awful lot to me. Right, we're just gonna go the wrong way here, so we're gonna, I don't know whose field we're in or what it was, but we're gonna drive over it and drive back through our puddles. I'm not sure if does anyone else have yellow puddles like that, or is it my graphics card just being weird? I swear the water for me on this map is far more yellow than I would expect it to be, which is very, very strange. Other news then. So FS related news. I've been away. I was basically working all last week and then went away for a few days. So I've been a little bit out of the loop and sort of not in a position to be really playing and testing much. But there are some big things coming our way in terms of mods very, very soon. I want to go a different way back, and I think it's right by here, isn't it? I want to go across the top and then across there and down there. I didn't want to do it with the bales, but I can do it without. So we'll do this. Come on then. So yeah, so there are big things coming our way very, very soon. So Oz has been working tirelessly, for those of you that weren't on the live stream where I was talking about this, with his moisture mod. The stuff that he is going to be bringing out on that is incredible. From where it first started to his willingness, I don't think I should be driving down here. His willingness and ability to change, like his creation, just this time definitely shouldn't be coming down here. Oh no. Oh no, I instantly regret this decision. Sorry whoever's field this is. I'm gonna have to be a bit naughty. Sorry, mate. Yeah, it's incredible. So the things that we're basically that we've got to look forward to, and I'm going to stop here and talk about this a second. Not only now has he done the moisture mod, which I've talked about in the previous episode, where you're going to have to really think hard about when you are harvesting and your willingness to take a cut on the basically the value of the crop that you're taken out of the ground because of the moisture associated with it. He's gone so much further than that now, whereby we've got moisture affecting bales and grass that's left on the floor, so you'll get rotting grass and rotting bales if you leave them outside, to the point where they'll just completely lose their value and be no good to you at all. And that is sensational stuff, absolutely sensational stuff. And I want to say we can talk about this openly, but I don't know if we can. And I'm sure we did talk about it on the stream. So I don't know if we've spoilt something. And I really hope we haven't on the stream. But I won't say what it is. But the other realism mod that's being added in is just, yeah, it's just off the chart. It's just off the chart. And yeah, I just the lengths the guy is going to, he is massively changing this game for players. I really, if you're a player who likes realism, yeah, he is just absolutely he is changing the game right now. And I would not be surprised if Giants give him a bell and offer him a job, and he would utterly deserve it, completely and utterly deserve that job. So yes, congratulations, Oz. Keep doing what you're doing, mate. We've also got NX Modding is doing some stuff. Now, this is sort of different approach to mods, and this is much more in the lines of script modding. The stuff that NX has got coming out. So you've got the NX Productions that we already know about, we've talked about, but he's enhancing that constantly looking to improve it, develop it, listen to sort of feedback and that, those sort of things. Am I going this way? God alive, this is really hard to tell where I want to be going. I'm guessing I'm on a road. And I'm, you know, the stuff that he's adding into that productions mod and the stuff that like he's willing to do is looking really good. And again, I don't want to speak too early, and I know he said I can, but I don't want to spoil it because I don't want to. Whoa, that's a field, not the road, and that's very slippery. I don't want to get it wrong, but there is a mod he's doing and working on right now, which is going to completely change how, like, you can play the game in terms of buying fields and the detail that you'll have available to you as to what fields you may want to buy or not. Yeah, honestly, it's superb. It is absolutely superb. So, again, massive doff of the cap to NX as well, because just so much effort, time, and work going into these mods at the moment to make the game better for us. And I keep coming back to this. I talked about it before. I remember people were hating on FS25 when it came out, absolutely hating on it, and it was, it was released before it was ready. And I don't think, I think that's very true. Where was I storing this? It was just abandoned, wasn't it, with the bales on it. I think that's still true. I think it was released too early. I think it was, but I get why. You got to understand at the end of the day, there's a company at the end of it. They need to make money. They've got financial terms and things. The impact of delaying a game release is massive. All those things come into effect. So it isn't just as simple as, oh man, giants suck. It does. It isn't. It doesn't work like that. That said, you would also want them to release a product that is working. So I do get the frustrations. But what I would say now is, in terms of where this game is at now, it is incredible. It is absolutely incredible. And the mods that we have, whether that's incredible models like this and, some of the tractors and trailers and machinery we've got, or even the unrealistic stuff that I don't use but I've seen look incredible. But the script mods, honestly, if I was a console player now still, and it hadn't been for Rob, I would be putting myself in debt, I think, to get a PC to play this game, because it's honestly, it's just off the chart. It is absolutely off the chart good at the moment. So there we are. So that's enough raving and ranting about modders. And always remember, modders do this because they choose to do this and they want to help and they want to give something good to the game. So don't have a go at them. Don't push them for when's it coming out and why is it delayed and all those sort of that sort of stuff. Map makers and modders deserve nothing but your thanks and respect. So please, 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 always, always, always remember that. And feedback needs to be constructive, not just critical. All right. So anywho, game, in terms of this save and where we're at, you may have spotted it as we drove past. Something popped up in the sale, which was perfect for us because I really needed it as well, which is our feed mixer. So we finally have a feed mixer. So now, and also note to self, what was weird is you drive in here, you could drop the bales in here, but it will not let you drop the TMR off here. I had to go all the way through, and I think it was even, it must have been here, because that looks like a thicker part, doesn't it? But I had to come all the way up this part of the shed to drop the TMR off, which is a bit strange. To the point where I thought it wasn't going to accept TMR, which would have been a blinking nightmare. So yeah, plenty of food in here now, which is really, really good. So that is all gravy. I did a cultivating contract in December to raise £11,000 just to help take the edge off things, which was really good. Chucked a load of TMR in for these guys, so they're looking nice and healthy and all good. These guys down here in the calf barn had a hay bale given to them, so they're all good. I have changed the manure grab on the front of Mark Thor's amazing, absolutely, this might be one of my all-time favourite vehicles. Amazing little stroke telehandler. The only thing is, I didn't think how wide it was, and I'm stupid because now it no longer fits in the calf barn. So, stupid me. Hang on a minute, my little one needs a dummy put back in. Bless her. So yeah, so that was that. I did a bit more manure spreading because the clover stopped growing. So managed to put a state of, where is it? Basically manure onto this field. So that should improve our yield at least a little bit now. So that's good news when that comes out. And we've got a lot to talk about in terms of the red tape mod. And several things I'd like to try in this episode. So let's skip through to that. So let's have a look at our normal everything on the front screen anyway. So standard policies, we are very, very, very close to jumping up a tier, which is good. And our spacing is all good. Animal feed is all good. The bedding is all good. Sustainable forestry. Last episode, we cut down 17, but we planted 20. So we're all good there. Restricted slurry, we've got 20 points because we aren't spreading anything, which is great, and it's not overflowing anywhere, so that's fine. Animal conditions, all good. Crop rotation, we're dealing with that. Manure management, we can have 24,000 stored. We currently only have 7, so we're doing really well there because I keep managing to get that out into the field. And yeah, there's the other side of the slurry where it isn't overflowing, so happy days. However, schemes, the set aside scheme, I would love to try this, but I haven't planned it well enough. So basically, you can leave fields alone. From what I can tell, you receive a bonus for land left clear of crops for at least 9 months leading up to December. If over 7.41 acres qualify, all crops sold in the following tax year will qualify for a 5% tax rate. So that's an interesting one. This is savage. Do not cut your grass during the spring months, March to June, to protect wildlife. In July, you'll be compensated for any uncut grass. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that one, because I think we're too reliant at the moment on basically the very little that we've got in terms of grass. So I think we're going to have to cut. Crop promotion, government initiative to promote the growth of green beans through financial incentives. You may provide equipment for the duration of the incentive. Can't use that. Can't do anything with green beans, so that's the end of that. However, then we've then got the road snow clearing. And I really want to do this. So, in light of recent snowfall, the local camps are asking farmers to spread salt to help keep the roads clear and safe. Ensure that when spreading, your speed remains no higher than 13 miles an hour to ensure an adequate coverage. Following equipment will be provided for the duration of the scheme. So we'll get a spreader. I'm guessing we'll have to buy some salt. But if I go round, I'm going to do it. I've got no idea how it works. So I'm going to do that. Yes, I am. Thanks very much. All right. So we're active now. So in light of the recent snowfall, so what I got to do is now I got to go buy a load of salt. We'll have to, I wonder if it shows up in the garage owned list. No, it doesn't show there. It's not in the least. But if Oz could do anything with that, I doubt it because of the way the code works. But if I go on the map then and I go down to the shop, where's it going to be? If I go to wow, that's loud, I'm sorry. Holy moly mollies. Right, let's jump on this, jump on that, and then jump over there. Thank you. I'm hoping the extra info will tell me a little bit more about it. Winter equipment. It doesn't. Working with 12 miles an hour. Can I just find that? Is it just going to be in the yield improvements? No. I wonder where it would be then. I just got no idea. Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous there. No. Oh, winter equipment. Ah, nice. Got there in the end. So 2,000 litres. Didn't tell me anything about the engine size. So, right, okay. I'm going to go and grab the JCB in that case then, I think. Rather than... Oh, dear. rather than, oh, mind you, the JCB hasn't got much fuel in it, has it? What's it got? 10.4 hours, and our beloved Deutz is down 2. So it will be the JCB. Come on then. Go on, JCB. Right, I'll see you at the shop. Okay, let's fill this thing up. I was hoping to get hold of a sort of container for the front of the JCB, so I could have put 2 more bags in. I have no idea how this is going to work. I mean, I'm guessing, obviously, we'll reduce this down now to, what was it, 13, like that, right? Is it just we just get paid for how much we do? Right, let's have a look here. So, right, we need to change the width of this to start with. Turn on lower salt spreader, change working width, R3. Or maybe we don't actually. I mean, maybe the road is only 4. Is it 4 meters? I don't know. Surely 6. Right, let's have a look here. So 13 miles an hour. I'll take 1 off just to be safe. Right, let's start spreading this stuff. I don't know what impact, if any, this is having. There we are. I need to drop that down to 11 then, don't I? So even if I'm going downhill, it's not gonna... Whoops, just not the microphone, sorry. It's not gonna do anything. So if I just stop the spread in there, let's have a look at... Is there anything in the... Gone past it, haven't I? Idiot. It just didn't say. Alright, okay. Right, well, I'll have a little drive around. Maybe empty this off. Empty this tank. Ooh, there's a car. Steady on, mate. We are salt spreading here, pal. And, yeah. You can follow me around if you like. And I'll see you back at the farm. Oh, God. All right. £610, that's it. What? Is it because the weather's gone? Yeah. Oh, I wonder if that's what it is, because the snow's disappeared. Oh, well, now we've left these in the middle of the road. I can't just leave them there, can I? Let's just take them back up to the petrol station, at least so we know where they are. I've got 2 more. That's a lot of salt that I've got to do nothing with, which is a bit frustrating. But I guess, yeah. And I mean, that's not the mod's fault by any means, because it's going to be programmed. The game gets rid of snow at 4 degrees. So if there's no snow, then the mod is naturally going to say, well, you can't be earning for salt spreading. I mean, it's paid me 650 quid, but I spent 400 quid. I actually spent 800 quid on salt. So I am I'm negative 150. Yeah, okay, which isn't the best, but there we are. Oh, well, what a shame. I was gonna go salt spreading all over the shop here. Oh man. But on the basis of how little I did, that seems like it would pay you quite a lot. So food for thought there, for sure. Right, let's head back up to the farm. I think we may as well just... Let's see if there's a contract. Actually, let's do that now. Let's see what contracts are on the go at the moment. I mean, we don't want deadwood for that little much. We could do some more cultivating for 6 grand. We don't really want the wood transport contract. And I certainly don't want to be ploughing anything. So it's cultivate or nothing again, really. And we should take it, because that, just doing that contract. Oh, I've just got my cruise control set really low, haven't I? Doing that contract just covers off then our monthly payment of all of our goods. Do you know what I mean? So that it is worth doing. And there's nothing else to do in these winter months, is there? So that's probably worth me doing that, and then bringing you guys back in maybe March. I think, again, I'll just kind of keep going through with the animals, making sure everything's okay. I need to actually check their messages, make sure nothing untoward has happened. Oh, that's the other thing I did. I did buy another bunch of chickens, just because we didn't have that many, so I increased it. I spent about £1,000 on some pretty good chickens, to be fair. So yeah, so hopefully that'll help with the egg production, because we do just need to start getting some money. We really do need to start seeing some revenue coming in, not just going out. But I know I'm not helping that situation by constantly spending money. So yes, I fully appreciate I'm as much to blame as anything else. Whoa, I misjudged that turn in, didn't I? Blimey, Charlie. Lordy Lord. Right, I think what we'll do then is we'll do that. I'll take that contract out, and I'll bring you guys back in March with any luck. Into February the 1st now. Slight change of plan, because it dawned on me that we could actually start using some of this manure and slurry, for that matter. So I've already done some. I'll show you the fields now. Apologies if my microphone is a bit quiet. I don't know why, but it seems to have dropped in volume, and I can't really work it out. Also, my screen, everything's gone a bit blurry again. It's almost as if I'm running too much, but I can't. Like, I'm putting too much on the demand on the RAM again. But right, let me set this thing off again. Let it go and do its thing. I don't know why it always opens the front. It's weird, isn't it? Where's our JCB? So as you can see, we've done some of this field, and I'm currently doing the canola field up here as well. So hopefully that'll help with the yields. We still are a little way off, because this still isn't going to be ready. This is going to be at growth stage 3 still. So it's probably not going to go again until March, and then so that'll be April before we can cut it. So it is what it is. There's just not much we can do about that. I mean, it's going to be the same with the grass field, because it's just not going to start growing anytime soon. However, we could. I wonder if we could. Let's just check the animals. Could we? No, that's meadow grass 0 for the sheep. Yeah, meadow 0 for the cows. They probably need to stay in. These guys need some grass as well. I don't actually have any, do I? I've only got hay, and they only take grass. So I may have to buy a grass bale, which is a bit annoying for them. These guys have got just about enough food. I have topped up the straw in both the this barn. I was trying to think what we were calling it. The beef stock barn, and the milkers as well. So they've got plenty of straw again now. But I've emptied out the manure and almost all the slurry. You can see that there's 2,800 litres left of that. They got 2 days worth of food remaining, but not much. Just 5,000 litres now left at the TMR, so they need a top up again, as will these guys need a top up again soon. So yeah, there's a lot going on the actual farm. To be fair, because I had to record this over 2 days, I can't remember if you've seen that I had to do this. I took on another one of the snow clearing contracts, but the tool, pardon, the tool was an attachment for this. So I ended up changing out basically the quad that I had. Bought this, but then annoyingly, this, even though it's got a belt on the back of it for the weights, doesn't actually unhook. So I've had to buy an attachment for the back, which is this little trailer, and I've stuck the herdsman stick in there. So yeah, it is what it is, but it's no major shakes. It's sort of balanced out in money, probably spent a little bit more. The only other thing, the Merlot has a new grab on it, so that's the manure grab, because I just don't like using, and I'm so stupid, but I don't like using the silage bucket for manure. So thought, why not? Let's get a proper grab on here. We're gonna have Mark Thor's loader over here with the smaller one that fits in there. So this one can then, in theory, I should probably get a brown one of these then as well, for one for manure, one for food, but we'll let that sort itself out soon enough. So we'll take the JCB back up the field, get the slurry going up here again, and just see how far we can go with it. It may be that, although we can't necessarily finish the job on Feb 1, by Feb 3 we might have generated enough silage and manure again just to top up and get that onto the field. Blimey, this tractor struggling up this hill with this slurry. Crikey Charlie. And yeah, so that's basically that. I think then March we'll take the animals out, start putting them out into their various pens, give them a bit of a run out, and they can start using the meadow grass. We shall be looking to harvest some other bits and bobs. And yeah, the farm is starting to take shape. We've got a bit of money. It's not the most amount in the world, but it's all right. We're not dying for money at the moment. What we do need actually to do is a contract this month. So let's see what's available briefly. Again, cultivating, but that's a massive field to cultivate. Ooh, struggling. I'm not keen on the idea of doing an £18,000 cultivating contract with the equipment that I've got. I don't think that would be particularly sensible. Yeah, I think I might be better off just not doing it and taking the hit this month. We could always sell a bit more straw. We got quite a lot of that, haven't we? So yeah, that could always be the option. Right, let's knock this on, turn that over, and then turn this on, please. Here we go. Just a little bit up in that corner there. It's not the end of the world. Come on then, round the corner, my friend. Bit of a messy corner that, isn't it? But so yeah, so I will keep stretching the slurry and the manure out as much as I can over February. Probably bring you back in March, depending on what's going on in the sales, the game, and everything else. Like I said, I may well sell a bit of tree there. May well sell a little bit of straw just to try and take the edge off things, but it's not desperate need of it. So well, see, this slurry doesn't go very far, does it? But there we are. As always, if you are new to the channel and haven't been here before, please consider giving it a subscription, because, as I said at the start, it's incredible the amount of you that watch, return, and don't subscribe, and it would be such a massive, massive help to me. So please, if you can, do that. If you are already subscribed and you are a returning viewer, then just simply give this a like if you feel it's worthy of it. It's the easiest way to help the channel out, massively helps me out, and more than anything, it just means an awful lot to me. So there we are. As always, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, but as always, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Take care.